digging for a long time. What was the significance of today in bringing everyone together?
It's ceremonial, but it also shows it's a reality. Obviously we've seen the construction fence, we've seen the dirt being taken out, the parking garage going up, but you've got to really celebrate a milestone like this. So today was about the ceremony, the reality, but also kind of bringing the Ole Miss, community together, having our athletes, see it firsthand. So it's just a great way to kick it off that, hey, we're here, it's opening, it's going to happen, and today's a great day.
How'd you settle on the name?
We looked at several options, but we just thought that, for our campus, for what we're trying to do with this facility, and again, bringing people together, the location of it, the word Pavilion just kept sticking. We looked at lots of different names, but Pavilion just made so much sense. And we think it's a great fit. And we've gotten great feedback of the people that we shared it with prior to making it public. And so we were confident that it would work well.
Are there discussions ongoing with your name here?
There are.
Okay.
There always are. Parrish, your name here. Pavilion at Ole Miss.
So,
it's everything's fluid with those situations. It's very early, preliminary, but we do have a couple things going that could happen. But if not, we'll keep going.
What is the number of the naming rights for the stadium?
It varies really based on, is it a donor gift? Is it a sponsorship? If it's a sponsorship, it's probably more of a term, a shorter term. If it's a donor, it could be, perpetual based on the life of the building. So it's all fluid based on really, is it a sponsorship? Is it a donor? And so the number is significant, but it's all fluid based on really who we're talking to.
But it'd be a big bridge to get to one.
It would be, no question.
How does this elevate the athletic program, having a state-of-the-art arena like this?
Well, it states that, we're serious. I think we heard those comments that we're making a commitment in excellence. And so it shows that we're committed, that we're for real as an SEC athletic department, that we want to have facilities that speak to greatness and recruiting and fan experience and all those things. So I think it's a huge statement for our athletic program, and obviously it shows that we're healthy financially, which means we can keep growing and building and doing more things as things come together.
So you said the project was between 80 and 85 million.
85 is the working number. Some of those soft costs will be fluid, but that's the working number, 85 million.
How does this help the recruiting process, and kids coming in?
Again, reality. We can walk kids by this site and we can show them that hole, we can show them the date, we can show them the drawings, and obviously they can see that it's happening. So both our programs are already seeing a spike in recruiting because of the Pavilion. And so now it'll continue. This momentum, this news, those things continue.
There's some amenities with this open on a daily basis, right?
There are. Yeah, one of the things I failed to mention, part of the destination piece of this is a food court. We'll have 2 national retail chains that'll be in here, operated by our campus food provider, Aramark. That'll be open Monday through Friday during the day, so students, faculty, staff, visitors can come and grab a quick bite to eat. There'll be a place to kind of hang out, a lobby, if you will. Very similar to a student union type feel, and so that'll be a destination that's open every day of the week.
Were there arenas around the country that you guys went to kind of give yourselves an idea of how you wanted to build this thing?
We took the previous design, and obviously the seating bowl is very similar to that previous design, but we looked at Auburn, we looked at Mizzou Arena in Columbia. We actually looked at Missouri State in Springfield, Missouri. For the cost and the size of our building is very similar to their building. So those are the 3 that we studied. But we also looked at Oregon's arena. We got some ideas from Poly Pavilion at UCLA that I was a part of. And so we grabbed and borrowed and looked at different ideas from around the country.
Alcohol sales has been something that's been kind of talked about at venues in college. Have you guys talked about it at all, especially with this opening up?
We've talked about it very, very general terms. We'll continue to operate the same way we operate now. We don't sell it to the public. We have it in private spaces, and that'll be the way to continue foreseeable future.
Where is fundraising relative to the North End Zone project?
Days like this help, because we can take this step, get this project going. Obviously we're under construction, ready to be open by December 15. So it allows us to now start focusing really on that design process. And so, it's all additive. The way our campaign works is one project, fuels another. A gift to one project, per se, fuels another project. And so the more we can build, the more we can add to that 112. it helps accelerate the north end zone. But we've got some pieces that we hope we can get construction on after the season this year. So that's kind of the next round of announcements in our building phase, is what happens to that north end zone.
And in the spring, I think you said you were wanting to get to 120, or needing to get to 120 to make
That's
that.
that's our number. That's still our working number on that. Right.